Hey guys, welcome back. So this one's going to be real quick. And if you're new here to the channel, I usually do comic breakdowns. And I'll pull in information from multiple issues just to give you guys a better understanding on a particular topic or a character. And in between, I also like to sprinkle in my 2 cents about the films, TV shows, so on and so forth. And if you follow me on Twitter, you'll catch a whole lot of that. And that's kind of where this video stems from, because yesterday on Zoe Saldana's Twitter, she posted a short video of herself along with Paul Rudd, Evangeline Lilly, Karen Gillan, Joe and Anthony Russo, and also Kevin Feige. And a number of other set producers and staff joined as well. But they made this short video on how everybody can get involved and help the victims of Hurricane Harvey. And I have a link in the description for you guys who want to connect with them and make a donation to the victims. And I'll also leave additional information to where I contributed a couple days before I saw this tweet as well. But in this video, we get our first live action look at Ant-Man's new suit. And I really like that he's standing next to Evangeline Lilly here, because when the first look for her costume hit the internet, people were saying, oh, it's too much black. But clearly we see the two standing side by side, that hers is more of a navy blue versus the Ant-Man costume, which is going more towards your classic two-tone black and red. And now it's very possible these will be the suits we see in Avengers 4, which wrapped production back in July, but even more likely that we'll see these designs in Ant-Man and the Wasp, which just started production in August. And as a quick reminder, this will probably apply more to the Wasp suit than it will to Ant-Man, but a lot of times when they film these movies, they'll make multiple versions of the suit with a slight color variant due to the lighting for that particular scene. And then on top of that, in the later stages of post-production, you also have your color correction process, in where they adjust it again so the tone fits and everything blends well. So now in this one, I'm not going to go too much in depth about the character explanation, because I covered both in a video a couple days ago where I also explained how PIM technology works in the comics. But I'm just going to do a first impressions and talk about how I feel about the look of the costume. When we get more images, I'll probably do a more in-depth video later, but for now it's just a quick glance, so this is just my first impressions. So really the first thing that pops out to me is like the new suit looks like a modernized version of the first draft, or the original suit from Ant-Man 1. And the suit now has a more of a contemporary approach where they got rid of a lot of the curves and they're more straight lines. It's not as bulky around the wrist or the knees even. And the belt, well, we can't really see the new one on this image, but they slimmed that down a lot too. And now with the new costume, we won't really see in this image, but it'll also have the lights like in the Civil War costume that change to blue when he gets larger. And I'll show you guys some more of that when we look at the poster as a reference. But before I go to that, I also want to go to a reference from the comics that also took on that more simple color scheme. Now with that being said, I'm glad he didn't go black and red with some blue gloves. Now that just would have been weird. But with them taking that inspiration and making the suit a two-tone black and red, a lot like the comics did but in a reverse kind of way, I feel like it was a really good call, because it stays true to that first film and it modernizes it to show the progression in the technology. And trust me, Twitter was going ham yesterday with all the Nightwing comments, so go ahead and get it all out your system. And that takes me to one more thing, because I also talked with some of you guys there on Twitter and also on Instagram. And when I showed the image that was a comparison to all 3 suits, a lot of people really liked the Civil War costume. And I really liked it as well. I definitely feel like it was a step up from the original Ant-Man suit. Which also, keep in mind, was something that was designed decades back, so a lot of the material and the contours and the lines of it will be a lot different than something that will look more appealing in 2016 or for the new suit in 2018. Plus with the Civil War suit, the helmet was a little bit smaller. It's the first time we actually got the lights changing to blue when he got bigger for the first time, became Giant Man. But hit me up in the comments, let me know your thoughts. I've even had people make comparisons to Daredevil. Different material in the suit, but like I mentioned before, with the more contemporary lines, sharper edges, and more subtle curvature. And of course, they're both black and red. I could see more people making that comparison. And that type of comparison comes with the territory. We see it all the time. Like people will talk about the new Samsung phone and they'll go crazy and talk about, oh man, that looks like the leaks for the new iPhone 8, which is actually going to be confirmed in less than 2 weeks. That's crazy. But these are the type of comparisons that we're going to see, and more are going to come out, I'm sure, when the official photos come out as well. But that'll do it for this one, guys. Leave your comments below. Let me know what you think about the first look at the new suit. And although he didn't have his helmet on, there's a good chance it'll look just like the poster, because the suit really follows that design as well. But let me know you guys' thoughts below. I got another full spill coming out before the end of this week. And for everybody who signed up for the giveaway, I'll be getting your shipping information through the next week. Be sure to check out some of my other videos. I talk about Misty Knight and her new arm, and some of the abilities she has in the comics with her bionic arm. And I also did a Wasp video talking about her upgrades from the prototype till now and how the technology works in the comics. Don't forget to smash that like button for your boy, and I'll catch you guys on the next one. Alright, later.